And welcome to VRS from Hockenheim. We're about ready to get started. We are once again in the McLaren MP412C. And I will tell you that we are most certainly not in the correct car this week. Lamborghini's been very strong here. Porsche's been well represented. Some BMWs out there as well. So if we get 3 more people here, we're going to get 5 splits. Otherwise, we're going to have 4. As VRS splits at 30. And so this week, there's going to be a lot of Hockenheim because not only is VRS and GT3 Challenge here, so is the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge Series. And I can tell you in that, the McLaren 570 is probably the slowest of the 3, to the point where I'm starting to have some thoughts about whether to continue in that series and also Formula V because of time constraints. So we may be rapidly going from 5 to 3 just to reduce the workload on me. Between my actual job and other things going on, and trying to find that balance. So let's see how we turned up here. So right now we are in the 1120s in iRating, but I definitely know it is going to be very, very challenging.
Radio check.
All right. I think we have 4 large ones. We'll know when we look at the... All right, so we're at number 16 and the 29 car splits. We've got 4 large splits. I see some division on in here, so I think we're at the bottom split. So if we end up with top 15, I'm going to be over the moon. Like I said, we are definitely not in the ideal car this week. So we're going to do the best we can. See, we got a Division 4. He's only the number 4, so I wonder if he's had a bad week last week. And I see a number 5. And we have some 6, 7, 8s, and there is a 9 at the bottom. So let's see here. Track temp is 93 degrees, so it's a little bit cooler. The practice session was 108 Fahrenheit. It's like 41, 42 Celsius. So
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 82 Fahrenheit.
82.
Pit lane speed limit is 31 miles per hour. Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. All right, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
I just want to put a lap in and see if I can outrace them. So this setup, I have had to really work on about 2.5 hours of time on this set just to get the car to do most of the things I needed to do here. So, very, very difficult week for me because I think I'm in the 5th or 6th best car. I think the 4GT may be better than this car this week. Put it that way. And the issue is the brakes. Getting the brakes the way I want it. And I've been having consistent understeer. And when you dial out the understeer, now the car just wants to snap loose. So I just want to get a quali lap in and call it good. As you see, my fastest times are not very good. There's been a lot of like 137s and 140s by higher skilled drivers, and I just don't have it. But I've been wondering if they've been underfueling, because I've noticed my laps have been with full race runs, and a lot of them haven't. Got to be so careful there. All right, we've done the job.
P3, your last lap time was 1:42.31.
I'll take that as my fastest lap around here. That's because the track is cooler. Let's have a look at it here in replay. Very careful here in turn 1. Very easy to get an off track there. And in turn 2, this is really difficult. You have to tell yourself brake later than you think because of the way the apex is. And then you give it the beans here. 155 miles per hour. So you're looking at 250 kph. When you get into the braking zone for the Spitz curve, right at the green little tarp there, that's where you brake. And now you got to get the car around the corner. And now the long run down to Mercedes. 5th gear. And I'm braking right there at the little road indent. Get this car into the corner. And then here, 3rd gear, let it breathe. Get the car to rotate. And now we head toward Mobile 1 in the stadium section here. Down 1 gear, 5 to 4. Get the car, make sure it's rotated. And then this corner is very deceptive. You have to be patient.
Stevenson, 142.08. The car ahead has just done a 142.41.
3rd gear, once again, very patient. And you don't over rev this corner to get the car to rotate, and that is a lap.
Leader's just done a 140.78.
Hockenheim. Now that leader is probably on a quali setup. And so here is where we're at right now. P13 is not bad. P13 is highly suitable. We are the 16th place car. So you notice a lot of 142s and 143s and high 141s. So top half, I'll be very happy. The other part that I'm concerned with is I'm due a bad race. And this track is notorious for lap 1 problems. And the reason is you have cold tires and you have sweeping corner, hairpin, the first 3 major corners of consequence. Then you have Mercedes on semi-cold tires, stadium section on lukewarm tires, and now you got to do it all over again in hope that the car is warmed up and the car is undamaged. So we're racing a pretty significantly modified PDS alternate setup. Like, there has been some major changes in it. A lot of it is for drivability. This week, the set makers were very divergent. So we have Craig's setup shop. That setup was very stiff. Baseline, the major's baseline free setup was not bad, but it lacked a little bit of rear downforce, but it wasn't bad. I would recommend that as your second choice. If you have access to it, it's a pretty good set. And then PDS went with a lot of wing versus Craig's went with much lower wing. P13 I'll happily take. That's not a bad situation here. So make sure I got all my fuel in. And it's also a very short run into the start. And here at Hockenheim, I like being on the inside lane. So the cars to watch. The Lambos are good here. I think that's the car to beat, to be honest. I think they're even better than the Porsches for the lower skilled drivers. If you want a front engine car, the BMW and Mercedes are pretty good here. The cars to avoid: Audis. The McLaren may be borderline. The McLaren is that far off, put it that way. Very challenging car to drive here. Ferraris are moderately good. Porsche, strong here. So once again, having to do a little bit of setup work to get the car the way I want it. And the other thing is, it's very interesting. Some of the setups, the car had a lot of mechanical grip, very soft springs. Others went very stiff. So this was not easy. And what I think is going to happen is, if the track stays cool, I'm going to be very happy. If it gets hot, I know I'm going to be sliding this car a little bit. Now the number
40 minutes.
The car over to the left of me, left of the Care Bears car. That was a similar paint job to the McLaren I raced in practice with, so I thought that was a McLaren. So we may be the only McLaren again.
Yeah.
really don't know how I'm going to race this, to be honest. Because I know I'm in such a bad car, relatively speaking.
Okay, Dwayne, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go, go.
And that's why I slowed down, because I saw that coming.
There's an incident in Nord Curve. It looks like Costa and Phillips. Clear left. Looks like P4 has binned it in. Turn 2. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Nice start, mate. Well done. Car left. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Luke is probably thinking I'm a really nice person. I gave him a lot of room.
I think P3 has binned it in turn 10.
But a pretty electric start again. As being alert on the start is so important in this series.
Soto is now in the lead.
So this is going to work out pretty good for us.
6th place. Left side. Clear left.
And the guy behind me misjudged the braking. But he's in a Porsche. So I've put in a little bit of downforce and a little bit of rake.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Mendes. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy.
Very easy to get off tracks around here too.
Car right. Hold
I'm
your
gonna
line.
let him go here.
Clear right.
No reason to fight him.
Keep pushing. We might get him back.
Because we're way ahead of where I thought we would be.
The leader has just done a 141.09.
Porsche's definitely the superior car here.
B7.
So if he gets near me, I'm gonna let him go.
Car right. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Some good racing here.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
And gave him plenty of room there. Porsche's,
The gap in front is now 0.8.
he earned that place fair and square.
Incident in Mobile 1. It looks like it's all.
So I'm just going to tag along here and find a pace. And he's having a little bit of problems there.
The leader has just done a 141.16.
Okay, P3 is in the lane for some reason.
Well, that was a 144.55.
If I can do 143s, I think we're going to be just fine. We have a setup that is very drivable. I'll take another P8.
Okay, Dwayne, our fuel window will open after 21 minutes. It closes at about 31 minutes.
And pit lane here is very, very tight. And I just realized I have not turned on auto fuel in crew chief.
Have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Luckily, I did my fuel numbers. I know what I'm going to need.
The leader's just done a 140.74. Costa is getting closer. The gap's now 3.0 seconds. A bit quicker than us entering Mobile 1.
Cannot overdrive this car. And now you see the other cars are just pulling away. Must drive this car conservatively.
The leader has just done a 140.36.
If you brake too aggressively in this car, you lose a lot of pace. So I'm almost having to brake a little shorter than everybody else so I can get it through the corner.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 6.5 seconds. 7th position.
I would like the track to heat up a little bit. That's what I practiced in.
Looks like P6 has gone off in turn 14. That lap was a 1:44.00.
So I'm going to try to be very conservative here in the braking. And try to drive this very neat and tidy. The best way to drive this car right now. Now Max Kirchen, the #1 car, has driven his way through the field.
The gap to Phillips behind is now 0.9.
So I'm going to back Jack up here.
Dwayne, don't let this guy distract you. He's faster than you. Entering Spitzcare hairpin. Car right. Clear right. That lap time was 1:43.78.
Oh my god, dude.
There's an incident in Nord Curve. We think it might be Phillips.
Now I'm going to have to fight. We'll look at the replay afterwards. But the thing is that he went in and didn't expect me to drive it that way. And now we are at our car number.
In. The gap is 0.9. On your right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Let him go here.
Don't panic. The track temp's increasing. It's now 95 Fahrenheit. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
You're not giving me any racing room.
We've just cut the track.
Remember I said I was very concerned about this. Luckily I got safety rating to burn.
Left side, clear left.
Well, a couple of rough laps, but we're going to push forward.
There's an incident in turn 10. Yellow flag.
Something happened.
Dwayne, you've used half your fuel. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P16.
Well, I need a couple more spots. I'll end up being pretty happy.
The gap behind is now 0.8. I think P6 has binned it in turn 9. Incident in Mercedes. There's an incident in turn 10. Incident in Mobile 1. It looks like Costa.
Hey, how are you? I've been hit twice.
P15.
I was all the way up to P7. Someone tried to overtake me in turn 1, which was really dumb. And now you see the dive bombers. Because the Lambo is faster. And then McLaren.
Come on, don't make it easy for him.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely everywhere.
He's faster than you into Mobile 1. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 91 Fahrenheit. Car right. Still there. Still there.
I think he's going to get it done here, and fair play to him.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Right side. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left.
Went for the over-under. Yeah, went for the over-under, and the guy's like hitting me. So that's been my race right there. Yeah, exactly. We'll look at the replay here afterwards. But I did gain a net 1 position. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. I've been hitting the side and I've been hitting the rear twice.
On your right.
I gave Nicholas plenty of room.
Still there. Clear right. 16th place.
Nicholas made a fair pass, but the other guy just did not think. And that often happens if you get in a 3-car situation. It's the 3rd car you got to worry about.
That's 20 minutes.
Like, why? Where is I going to go? Like,
Okay, Dwayne.
the over-under is on there.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
All right, take care, buddy.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Thank you. See, Nicholas knows how to overtake.
Keep under pressure.
He's done it twice in that corner. And I respect that.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's an incident in Nord Curve. Looks like it's Phillips.
All right, Jack's had a little bit of a boomer.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Right side's clear. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Clear right. There's an incident in turn 9.
Once again, a solid pass.
There's an incident in Mercedes. Incident in Sachs.
Why do I got a feeling I'm going to have some protest here coming when I get done? This is what happens with the lower skill levels.
The gap behind is now 0.39. Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Ah, bad luck, Dwayne. Come on, don't let him get away. There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. We think it might be Robinson. The gap in front has increased to 2.5. P17.
So let's see. Patrick's hit me. Tom's hit me.
Come on, man, keep pushing. Okay, Dwayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be Soto. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. There's an incident in Mercedes. It looks like it's Soto.
I'll take that. I need every position I can get now. We'll come in next time by. Not this one.
Incident in Sachs. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Well, Matt, I'm in the slowest car. Qualified P13. Got up to P6. And then people don't know how to overtake here, and 3 punts have put me here.
15th place.
But I'm hanging in there. I told myself if I got a P15, I'd be very happy. McLaren is the second worst car here because of all the heavy braking zones. And so we're going to do the best we can. And I forgot to set auto fuel.
The gap to Robinson behind.
Yeah, it's...
0.9.
I think the McLaren and the Audi are very problematic this week. But this is the car I've chosen to drive all through VRS this season. So I'm going to stick with it. So I'm going to come into the lane now.
There's an incident in Sudka. It looks like Costa. Okay, Dwayne, the next car is Costa. What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 31 miles per hour. Boxing.
And so what happened is Tom McGee hit me, Patrick hit me.
2, 1. Box now.
Well, I wanted to race the Audi. But the Audi's front end is so bad,
The leader is pitting now.
I couldn't do that. So, yeah, this may be kind of like,
There's traffic behind.
iRacing's form of self-mutilation, right? The thing is, I drove Road Atlanta very well. Very, very well. Here, I drove well. Just lower skill levels. People are not going to know how to properly overtake. And you'll see it on the replay here in a little bit. And the Lambos are so good here. Lambos are so good here. See, all these hard accelerations and slow corners, the McLaren does not slow down.
Okay, Okay, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
And I got a minute's worth of repairs because of all the damage and some knackered front tires. I don't even know if the wing's intact because I've been hit hard twice. IMSA is going to be very interesting because Kansas has very low attendance right now.
17th place. The lead car's pitting. There's an incident in turn.
How bad is it, video? This car is slow.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, I need the 180 miles per hour flex tape for this one, Matt. Because Tom is going to race right by me. Yeah, it's... Like, I'm happy I got a really good safety rating as I'm on 13X. And 12 of those are not my fault.
Incident in Sachs.
What I have to hope here is for a couple more cars to have some trouble, like Andrew there. For those wondering, how do you prepare for Hockenheim? Make sure you're stocked up on your safety rating. You're going to need it.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 2.2 seconds. He's quicker than you into turn 2. He's 16.
See, it just pushes. There's so much understeer in this car right now. So, honestly, P16, I would be actually okay with. I would not be terribly upset.
Yellow flag. Caution. There's an incident in Spitzker hairpin. Car right. Clear right.
Dude.
Bad luck, mate.
So you're going to dive into the corner like a Muppet. And that's the second time he's done something that stupid in the race. Second time. When you see the replays, you're going to go,
all right, Dwayne,
what is this person doing?
Remaining.
Yeah, not a lot of racecraft in this. Yeah, they do need a pool in judges. 3-meter springboard and it would be perfect. Well, looks like we may gain a spot here.
In front has increased. It's now about 4.4. There's an incident in Parabolica.
That's up ahead. And I'm having to run the butterfly setting on this setup to keep the, it may be. Like here, you just can't slam on the brakes with the hot front tires, you actually have to modulate the brake.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Okay, Dwayne, relax, focus, keep it smooth.
In a rock'em sock'em race. And a very underperforming car. And this car is actually driving better than it was in terms of setup. So wow, the understeer is really bad now. The car has had enough. I'm half tempted to let the leader by here, since I know the car is damaged. But I don't want to give up if there's another position up ahead.
The gap in front is now 6.4 seconds.
Hey, Nikos, how are you?
Incident in Sachs. Yellow flag, caution.
Well, something's happened here. Am I going to get a place? Oh, God.
Push now, we can catch this guy.
Nope. He went off too.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, indeed. And Fernando is in the lane. But the leader has gone by, which means I got one last lap to make.
P15.
Well, if I just keep it on the road, I'll take P15 and be
2
thrilled.
minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I wonder if Fernando had a drive-through. Okay, so 2 minutes means this lap in 1. Plenty of fuel. And Luke is disconnected. Alright, so all I've got to do is get it around, and I will take P15.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Let's get me around one more time. This poor car has been in the wars. Front end is not very happy. The driver's not very happy because he actually drove better than his result. All right, one more lap. And you never know. There may be another position in the offering.
P14, white flag, one more to go.
P14. Are we actually going to go plus IR here? Is that really going to happen? I would be ecstatic with plus IR. Oh, the fronts are very pissed off now. They are pissed off. The fronts are like, are we done yet? So a few more corners. Well, once I get through the second part of the stadium here, I should be okay. Just wanted to get through that. I didn't care how. And Fernando tried to get me. Fair play to him.
V14, there's the checker flag.
Candidly, as bad as this car was hit, that's a pretty good finish. All right, so let's analyze this. So the rear has been hit very hard. All right, let's see. Well, I didn't get any messages here. Oh, I was much, much faster. Okay, let me show you what this clown did. Here's the first problem. Okay, let me go lap 8. Let me make sure I'm in the right. Okay. All right, here we go. So, here's this car. We're in turn 1. Okay, turn 1. Okay, on the brakes to make the corner, and he sends it right in. Sends it right in. I'm going to see if there's any voice chat. Just sent it right in. So let's analyze this again. So, I'm on the brakes. The question is, he does not have overlap. This is his fault. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this just in case. I gave him plenty of room. Plenty of room. He made a mistake. Now what I want to see here is, let's, oh, that's right. This is date stamped. Okay. Now, this next one, this one here, 8 and 17, you're going to be like, are you kidding me? So I want to see if he says anything. Not hearing anything. Okay. Let's look at lap 8. So there's lap 8. And I'm looking for the one where I just got absolutely rear-ended. Okay. Let's look. Okay, I'm going to turn this around. Okay, here we go. Complete it too. This guy, I will race with him anytime. This guy's named Nicholas. Look at how he made this beautiful undertake twice. He did that twice. Okay, so I come through, and he didn't think I was going to do the over-under. So let's watch it at normal speed. Beautiful pass. He now comes over, and now I'm going to go for the over-under, and I get hit. I get hit. Now, okay? Yeah. He did not realize that I was going to go for the over-under. Okay? Let's just back it up. We're going to put it from his perspective. Okay. I'm going to play it at half. Actually, no, I'm going to play it at full speed. Okay? I give him room. I get behind him. And now I come over for the over-under, and he doesn't realize that I'm trying to do the over-under. This was a legitimate mistake. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that, so if he protests it, I can say, I was trying to do an over-under. I've already done it once before to this driver. Okay? So you see I move. So I've moved into his lane. So why didn't you slow down? Just saying. You have time to hit the brakes there and let me try to get under him instead of running into me. Now, let's look at, okay, let me do that. I think this is the next, okay, so you lost it there. Okay, so watch this green car. This is a beautiful overtake. Beautiful overtake. So, no problem. Okay, come in, brake, boom, boom. Okay, little touch. So he's sliding this car. Okay. So here we go. All right. Going into 13. Okay. He's got overlap now. He backed out of it. I gave him a little room. He gave me a little room. No problem. No problem. And now he just pulls around, no problem. So he hit me twice. So let's see, lap 13. And okay, I think it's okay, that's his. I need to look at mine. Okay, this one. Something happened here. Okay, I'm trying to find the one where it may be lap 19. Okay. Is this the one where, okay, that's when I came in. There's one where he just dove. Okay, lap 21 is the one where I got hit. But yeah, that was what I dealt with all race long. Look at all this pace this guy's got, but he's stuck because he couldn't get by. The guy couldn't get by. Okay, so there's, okay, what is, I think this is the lap he went off. So, like 0 F's given. 0. So started 13th, ended 14th. We're going to lose some SR. That's okay. That's okay. We had some SR to give. And here we go. So we ended up gaining 3. Wow. Of course, I got to select the right one. There we go. I lost 4/10 of SR. That's to be expected. That was to be expected. But I ended up gaining SR. And let's see kind of how the spread was. So field strength 1078. So I was just above field strength. Okay. But we went plus, which I'm thrilled about. I deserved a higher place than I got, but that's life. So let's see here. What I'm looking for is the first, and I'm not seeing it here, but the person that misjudged their turn 1, and that's all it was. It was a legitimate error. He thought he can get by, and what you have to do is you got to wait. Make your pass down the straight, and you're going to be fine. He had the nice livery, though. Very nice livery. Patrick. Patrick was one that hit me as well. I just didn't show it. Luke had all sorts of issues. Jack Phillips. Yeah, it was poor Jack. He made an innocent error. It happens. It's life. But Tom here, to be fair, he didn't realize I was going for the over-under. He saw a gap. I moved over, and by the time he realized I was there, it was too late. I'm okay with that. It happens. But we went plus. Very happy about that. And we are so not racing this again this week. Oh, the McLaren is not very good. Looking at the cars here, I think I was the only one in the McLaren. That tells you something. All right, my friends, I'm going to let you go. Hard-fought race. We expected that. But we got through. And so for the rest of this week, we have GT4 from here at Hockenheim. We have GT3 Challenged, which I'm starting to have second thoughts of whether or not we will race that this week because of Hockenheim. And then the Formula V is at Olton Foster's Formula Renault has a week off. Take care, my friends. Make sure you take care of one another. Take care of yourself. God bless.